think we're on. Good morning, everybody. Hey, we're watching the markets on Trading for All Audiences, I think. Can't tell if we are live. Maybe we're lagging. Yeah, we might be a little laggy, but that's okay. Anyways, we've had a wild day. I blew up my only remaining funded account. I traded it off stream thinking I would just get it done for the day, and then I got greedy. Blew it up. That's alright, it's just a next gen 25K, but that eliminates all funded accounts from my life at this moment. So, we're back to the $500 challenge. Here's the rules. Let me get logged in here. Alright. Paper trading. Very clear. The name of the account is paper. We were up 1,500 yesterday. Now, let's just do a quick reset here. We're not going to do margin control. And let's see if we can make it work. There's my... Okay. Do it with... Alright, it'll be a $25,000 account. Not for real. A $500 drawdown. Therefore, we can only lose $500. Therefore, I'm on the MNQ chart, not trying to get too fancy here. The purpose of this experiment is to train myself to trade with a $500 stop loss every single day for when I am in my live account, which is going to be in the future sometime, who knows when. Threatening to V-shape here on this first sell-off of the day. Let's switch it over to the 3x3. Market is supportive here after a massive sell-off. Oil surprisingly caught a bid at 72.50. Put a little chartreuse line there. It's this one. 72.50. Oil is pumping here, guys. It makes me a little reluctant to get into a big long. Top of the inner Varus band. I'm gonna create a short from here. I'm short. And I'm gonna give myself the top of this candle as my stop. Most I want to lose on any one trade. Oh look, the short's working out. Hey, how about that? We are in the green, moving my stop to break even. Look at that candle that we shorted off of. Beautiful, beautiful. Short right here. Let's watch this thing work out on a bigger time frame. All right, we are up $65. That was a one-to-one trade so far. Okay, lowered my stop. Now, over here, we're watching this level here, which I believe is the open. Yeah, it's the prior day open. Interesting. So we've recovered pretty much the entire gap from overnight. It was a gap up. Filled it. Not quite. Alright, I'm going to take it off there. $12. Oh, I got stopped out at $18. Fair enough. Alright. Therefore, we are up $13 on the day. Plus 13 on the day. Now, not sure if I like the short anymore after that bounce. Yeah, VIX got wicked top wicks. Here's our VIX. Pivot. Purple pivot. Thanks, AJ. State this publicly, therefore I borrow it. Purple pivot. We are above pivot. Reasonable short here. Now, if I lose $500, that's the end of the stream. So, it's a little bit of a gamble for all of y'all too, watching along at home. We're up 13 on the day. We just can't lose 500. What's going to come first? Our 1 p.m. hour where I'll quit? Fix a little bit of a higher low right there. That's sus. I'll move that out of the way. Oil continuing its dive down. since overnight. That's where we pumped overnight, starting around 4 a.m., 7 a.m. There it is, 4 a.m. Oil getting jiggy. What's going on? Top ticked it. Stopped out. All right, I think pretty much until the VIX picks up its mind. Oh, I like the oil there. I really like the oil here. I'm long 5. Long 5. Now this chart is pretty crowded. Let's see if we can just lose the Varus and the Rips levels. Be easier to see what's going on. Should do this on all my trading, honestly. Having all those lines is a bit silly. Now, don't want to lose too much on this, so I'm gonna... Ooh, can't risk that much. We're gonna lose 500 on the first trade. Accidentally entered / on purpose entered with 5. That's 5 micros. Nice top wick on the UVXY. So far, so good here. Out of 1. Out of 2. And some rejections. Don't love that. VIX seems to be heading the right direction, so I'm not too concerned at this moment. We're holding the open so far on ES. Make sure we don't lose that over there. Give it more space here. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, all right. We're gonna sell just one more up there as we tickle those EMEs. Boop. All right, we're at pre-market low on UVXY, so I'm taking off one more. Nice profits here. Here's our UVXY chart. We could get a bounce there, which would potentially be the short entry. VIX Prime, however, is working just fine. Love that rejection there off those EMAs of its own. All right, stop as at break even. We are currently up $110 in the $500 challenge. Okay. Oil made a new low. Did not hit the prior day low. Interesting. Hope everybody's green out there. Red day for me. That's why we're here trading paper. I wish that you could see more of this. Size that a little bit better, Frill. You don't need to see my DOMs. Beautiful, 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 beautiful entry, beautiful hold. Check out the double bottom off the 720s. VIX heading for the lows while oil bounces. That could chop us here. They like to take the two volatility instruments and bounce them back and forth and stall the market so nobody gets paid on the options market. We're going to watch that 72.50 test from below. 2-minute on MNQ looks different than the 2-minute on NQ. Less wiki. Interesting. On the NQ. Curious. There we go. Going back to the 5 over here. Okay, we're up here where resistance was found. You can see the ES at 58-ish starting to hit a wall. I'm gonna go ahead and if we don't break through on this 5-minute candle, the 2-minute candle here, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Oop. Nice takeout at 82. Wow, and now we're at 96. Terrible takeout. We did indeed break above the resistance. So be it. All right, up 185 on the $500 challenge. We might be squeezing here, folks. We might be squeezing here. I love to chase a squeeze. It's a great way to burn an account out. UVXY is breaking down below its pre-market low. I'm gonna use caution here. VIX is below pivot. Oh, that's what's happening. VIX is below the purple pivot line. Watch out, AJ. We gapped below the purple pivot. Let's see if it recovers. Let's see if it recovers that at all. Nope. Yep. We're watching really close. This 1643 level on the VIX. If we come back and test it and maybe fill that gap, that would be a great short signal. I'm short. Oh, no, put it on limit order. No, I mark it. That's how I short. Now I'm short. Terrible entry because of that silly trading view bug. I'm going to just risk up there. That's about... Okay, there's one. Stop is a break even now because we could have a violent bounce at any time here, but check out that giant top wick. I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I'm gonna cover another one here. Didn't get stopped there. I'm gonna cover. Oh, we're delayed. I don't know. I'm stopped out for sure now. In profit. It was a bold short, everybody. All right. Currently up 219 on the $500 challenge. I wonder if I can change labels. Oh, I think did it include you guys? No. I guess there's no way to make that. Okay, let's try that. Oh, look at that short, still kind of working out. Watching the 7250 tap on oil, that's going to be the one. We're testing a little bit of a bounce on the VIX. Short is still working. The UVXY rejected its pre-market low so far. ES is trying to break the prior day high. So far rejecting. There's the oil rejection. I'm in long. I flipped my bias to long based on the oil chart. VIX gap down further. Well, now I missed the line. There we go. Okay. Stop loss is in. We're only gonna risk it. Oh man, I need the amount there. Boo! I fucked up my labels. Okay, stopped out wherever that was. Lost about $35. Prepared to get long again on that prior day high break on ES. Oil's getting a bit of a pump here. EVXY is a little bit sticky. VIX 2 green candles in a row. We pop that high on ES and NQ is going to fly up to 880. Yeah, I like what I see from the VIX. I'm long 5. We're going to break that high on ES. Entry is good so far. Top is in. I'm gonna risk. Not telling me how much I'm gonna. Oh, that's a TP? What? Alright, I'm out of 1 on that push. Stop is in at break even. Definitely top wiki there. Wow! Phantom Phil. Thanks, TradingView. Ugh, made $17 on that trade. 5 micros. Okay, we are rejecting the prior day high so far. The VIX is falling, so it's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it. Yeah, I'm in it. There we go. There we go. There's our numbers. Why doesn't my stop loss tell me my fucking... We're above the prior day high on ES. We are bullish. I'm going to take off 1 as we reach that other equal high. I'm going to move my stop to break even. I think we squeeze here, but I want to just make sure that we're not going to take an unnecessary L like we did previously on a dumb stop loss. Out of 1 more. Here comes the squeeze. Out of 1 more. Just because we're at those equal highs on ES. Last 2, stop is in. I wish I could see. I wish I could see. Everything is on. Gross. There's my numbers. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, I'm going to take 1 more off here. We've just made a higher high. 880 is my ultimate target. There's a 72.50 test on oil. Let's see what happens. We've got really good confluence here for the short of oil. I don't trade oil, but I'm just watching the chart. I reckon we pop up to 52 and reject. To close a 5-minute candle over the prior day high. There's that rejection. Beautiful. To the penny on the oil rejection. You're an oil trader. You're welcome. That should help push the market up higher. Give me that 880. Now, what I have at 880, why did I choose that number? Sort of where resistance is. But it's also where I've got some longer term trend lines. Minutes. Push this over the 4-hour chart. After the MJ, we have. Oh man, that was a beautiful long. I was trying to long into this whole dip and I got chewed up on my funded. That's how it is sometimes. Not crying over spilled milk or burnt accounts. Anyways, trend line, lower trend line from the lows of yesterday. Tuesday, I guess, from that big old sell-off. Yesterday. That's June. That's the low from June 10th, the last sell-off. So realistically, if this was truly a bottom, I should probably draw one more trend line. I can MJ. Oil got to bounce, guys. Let's be cautious here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profits off here. Don't like that oil bounce one bit. Okay. With that trade, we are up $354 on the $500 challenge. Not loving the soundtrack here. Let's go something a little less aggressive. It's like aggressively relaxed. There we go. Much more like. Oil, big bounce. Glad we closed out. Yikes. Okay, oh, another rejection for oil, however. We could re-enter into another long here. Let's see. I'm trying to... Sorry, MJ. You're a cool pattern and all. Alright, 4-hour chart. 30-minute chart. Where do we get to? 873, it looks like. Exited at exactly the top. What a beautiful trade that was. Let's just check. My sell was at... Got filled at 97. Yes! Toppy ticky, 97, which happened 97. I don't even know where 97 happened. That's the wrong order. What the fuck? It says it filled me at 29,797. Wish it would tell me how much I got. So, in any event, whatever the hell happened, it was a positive trade. We're up 340 on the day. Now, Here on the ES, we see a rejection from oil simultaneous to a retest of the prior day high, and I'll even let it run down to 61. That's a 10-point stop on the NQ. I'm going to go heavy on this one. I'm going to go 5 again. This is again to the long side. Do you see the VIX bottoming a bit? Let's get this better here. Okay, watching this oil situation here. We like the rejection, but I don't like that it didn't go very far. Alright, I gotta pee. We're gonna sit back and watch. Not me pee. Oh, there's your oil rejection. Close enough. We're buying it. Alright, get back. And we're back. Now, we never got the prior day high test, but I love the oil rejection. So let's watch that. There goes the VIX. A little bit of a bouncy bounce. Don't love it. Market's starting to pick up some velocity here. Watch out for this 11:15 candle. Could get smashed on it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 11:15. Let's see if we dump. Yep. Yep. Trying to dump. It's trying. Oil's falling hard. That's why I'm still in the trade. Yep. 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 There's the push. Out of 1. Out of 2 as we reach for highs. And my stop is in. No, not the TP. Not the TP. Alright. Dragged the wrong fucking thing. Whatever. Took it all out. Up 481. $500 challenge is almost over. Look at that oil dumperoo. Okay, we are at the 80 level. At the 80 level. We are at the bottom of the trend line. This would be a great place to short from. I'm short 5. Bottom of the trend line. Now we break above. I don't know how long I'll hold it for. There we go. I'm out of 1. This is safety trims. Safety trims. We're fighting in the trend here. Trendy day. I do like the look of that top though. Risking $40 on the rest. Okay, 1-to-1-ish trade here. Out of 1 more. There we go, there we go, there we go. Shorts working out off of the trend line. I'm gonna get out of 1 more. Again, we're fighting the trend off of a top trend line bounce. My stop is now at break even on the remaining 2 micros. And drum roll, we have beaten the $500 challenge for Thursday, July 9th. We didn't lose 500, we made 500, therefore we win. We win! The purpose of this entire strategy is to try and teach me to take my wins and walk, and accept my losses and also walk. It's what I tend to do is I overstay. What I did this morning, I was up $200 in my funded account. I could have walked. I pushed it, was on the wrong side of the trade, pushed it some more. Oof, what a short. I'm gonna buy it 1 more and I'm gonna let the last one ride. Woof. That's on that EMA tap. What a trade, everybody. We're scalping the NQ. Now, This prior day high right here on the ES, that is my long that I wanted right here. So not a lot of hope for the short much further than this. We're at 66.50. I want like really 62 at the low. We could bounce at any time here because we are just testing the top of the range that we broke out of. It's just a retest of this breakout. Pretty good short though, wouldn't you say? Took it with some gusto. Five contracts. Okay, watch that oil. Yeah, it's starting to fall again. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit out. Taking my profit. No, wait, not yet. Oil didn't get the breakdown yet. Okay, I'm gonna be out there taking my profit. ES is gonna get a bounce. Beautiful trades, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we tune in to Trading for All Audiences. Up 634 on the $500 Holla Challenge. VIX caught a little bit of a bottom there. Interesting. That's why I shorted. Trend lines, man. Knock them if you want to, but it's really at your own peril. Okay, we're on the 2-minute here. Looking at the 820 level, might line up with our prior day high test on ES if we get to it. 819 looks juicy. Let's go to a higher time frame over here. Going on an 819 to 800. Your sort of range of your stops. All right. There it is. Woo! All right. We got both giveaway chats up. Finally, man, this was more complicated than it needed to be. Thank you, Chrome, for helping me figure it out. Hey, oil's heading back down again. I love it. Nope. Just kidding. Got to bounce. Holding on to this 72 for dear life. Get a 72 chartreuse in there. Interesting. 72.19. Above the Interverse band. Kind of bounced off of it. ES making new highs. NQ divergent. Now, when I'm in here, can I? Oh, yeah. Back to the top trend line. Are we going to pop it? I'm just going to go check out the silver chart. I don't trade it. I love that. Be great to get above here. The daily is brutal. Yeah, that's 61, 63 resistance. It's okay. Dig this music, y'all. I dig it. VIX got the bounce, which is strange. There's that trend line. Oh, it tickled it. It tickled it. Dare we short again? Dare we short again with our profits? Yeah, VIX is dumping. VIX is dumping. We're not shorting. Oil broke that level. Oil broke our level. It broke it hard. It's confusing. The market is actually dropping here. Ah, check out the oil bouncing at the level. I'm short. I am short from the trend line and the oil bounce. This is one we can hold for a little bit. We're going to give a little bit of room to breathe. Wow, Chrome is getting slow. Oh, short's not working at the moment. Got distracted. All right, oil is not doing the thing. We may get a big L on this trade here, guys. We've already beaten the $500 challenge. Let's see if we can pad it. All right, I added the exact thing that kills my accounts. Adding into a loser. A loser. We're green. Get out of 5 of these. UVXY is holding the prior day low right now here, guys. I don't know if we're going to go up to the high. Yeah. Okay, that oil chart is telling me everything I need to see. It's everything I need to know. Yep. I added some more. Rejected. Not enough funds. What? It's confusing. Interesting. I add one more. It's 5, the most I can do. There we go. Now I'm short 6. I can do it more. I think we're gonna splash. We're gonna dump it. We're gonna dumparoo. There it is. There it is. I'm out of 1. I'll go ahead and just get out of the rest. My stop is at break even. It's just a quick short. Oh, there we are. Stopped out. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. That was a. That was you know, $100. Wow, short still valid, even though I got stopped out. Fix bottomed here, y'all. Alright, I'm short again. I'm just gonna risk. No. Just risking the high. What if it's the high? Okay. Now I'm short 6, which I think is my full size. Yeah. Still shortened from the top of the trend line. From the top rope! I'm out of 1. Top is going to go ahead and be in. This has been a very bouncy area. It's been very bouncy. Didn't get my stop in. Look at that friggin' bounce. Hey. Who's going to win? Oil's telling me that we're going down. There we go. I'm gonna get out of 1 more. Now my stop is in at break even. Why is it not going where I want it to go? You go away. My stop goes to there. VIX and oil tell me this is a short. We're fighting the uptrend. You see a dump on the VIX or on the oil, and we're gonna get stopped. I still think this might have legs to the downside, guys. See what was on the corner of my screen there. All right, oil did get a rejection. Now I'll watch for the VIX to get a rejection. UVXY says not so fast, motherfucker. Look at that. That's a bounce happening on the VIX. About to get stopped, maybe. So strong up here. Not stopped. While we're waiting, I wonder if this is a good time to debut some of the new music that I've been making on the AI for All Audiences stream. Did you know I had another stream? Did you guys know? I'll get back on that one later, but let's just see. There's my tunes. There's some. All right. Still close to getting stopped out. Not yet, though. VIX totally died. Totally rejected. Ah, and there's the bottom wick for VIX. Staying short. Okay, I'm gonna just move my stop a little bit to the top there. Stopped out. There it is. Short's still kind of working out up here, even though we got stopped. That puts us up to 750 on the day. All right, so now that means I'm going to trail. We're just chopping around here. All right. Short off the trend line, still working out over there, but the ES is very strong. Oil did attempt to break up, but then fell. Same with the VIX. Oil down, VIX down, market up. It's pretty simple. But look at that VIX trying to bottom here off of 16. Trying. Oil's not going to get it. Okay, we're up 750 on the day. I'm looking to take another short here. Since we are not holding that trend line, we have made a higher high. Watching the VIX there for potential bottoming and oil for potential reclaim of that key level. I'm short 5 from 74. I'm going to keep a tighter stop on this one once my order fills. Order filled. Order filled. I'm just risking the range. That's it. Just risking the range. We're not going to make this one too juicy. It's not too juicy. There's a push. I want to see that ES candle turn red and stay red. On the 5-minute. We are at resistance on the ES. We've popped above the trend line on the NQ. We might be about to take out this high. Let's go get it. Wow. Wrong side of that trade, huh? Weird that the wick formed, but we did not get taken out. We're green now. Look at that top wick, you guys. Look at that top wick. Is that ES candle going to turn red? Is the ES candle going to go red? Trying to squeeze up the flagpole, and we're out. Taken out. That's a $120 loss. Yeah, 110. I will re-enter that short if I start to see signals to that effect. Oil is losing that key level again. It kind of tested, rejected it. Okay, top of the trend line here. Don't see VIX or oil doing anything. There. Boom. Short. Again. My stop. What? Fucking trading view. God damn it. No, it's not a TP. Okay, there's my short. Short 5 on this. Stop loss we drag up this time. Here. Seems squeezy here. UVXY is below the prior day low, but it's trying to bottom. Same with VIX with a first green candle in a little bit. All right, I added short 6 micros from up here. One more. 7 micros. Oh my god. See if this short works out. Oh, oil tells me ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Oil tried to bounce. Trying to put in a little bit of a bottom there, oil. Heyo, short's working out. I'm gonna take one off here. And another one. And another one. And then my One more pump down. I'll take out 3. Wow, still bouncy, even with the top wikis. Even with the top wikis. Beautiful, beautiful. Double top wikis. Beauties, beauties. I'm going to take off 2 down here. All right, and now my stop is actually going to move a little bit. I'm going to risk the high of the day. But I reserve the right to bail out of this at any time, but I love the way that the short is setting up here with that 72 bounce on oil while the VIX tries to put in a bottom. VIX turned it around. That green candle was a fugazi. Did our music... Oh, okay. Now, the next question is, can y'all hear this? Oh! Turning down the videos. Can you guys hear the music? Yeah. Turn that down. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, trading for all audiences. We're shorting the highs. It's a party here. Can't you tell? Come on, that oil. That oil 72 got lost. I don't know if I love this short right now anymore. There's that oil trying for 72, making our shorts work out. I'm just gonna get on one more opposite. Oh, oops, I actually don't think you can see it when I do that. Whatever, you get the idea. Back to our entries. Spicy. Oil definitely put in a bottom here. VIX as well. Whoa, big pumper. That might stop us out here, guys. that oil rejecting its EMA off under 72? Let's see. Not yet. Still reclaim that 72. A break under 72 would certainly send this market over this little shoulder here. I wonder what would happen if I... It's not even that much. $77 out of our $680 of profit. Even add to this. Yeah, look at that. Look at the oil. Thank you, Suno, for making this amazing track. Shout out AI for all audiences, where I will be a little later. Okay, getting a little pressed there. I'm gonna add one more. Still think Fix and oil are crapping. Pretty extended from all the trend, from all the EMAs. Okay, there we are. Added one more. Here comes the short. Quick bounce back. Yikes! We're gonna battle here for a second. Who's gonna win? The music got lame, guys. I was just singing your praises, Suno. ES seems to have found a top. NQ continuing to squeeze up above the trend lines now. Oil at 72, holding on for dear life. This is exactly when a tweet would come out and just tank us. $71.99 oil. Squawk is done for the day. Shout out TTP. Here we go. Bounced off our entry. It's 900 is an interesting pivot. 940 is kind of our high. Hell of a bounce. Oil reclaims 72. All right, I added there. We're gonna go hard. Attitude. You know what I'm saying? 72.90. Still so bouncing those trends above, really. Yes, may want to go further down. But now we're risking not so much. Smaller position size. We scaled around in there and got back up to 750. Oh, sorry, Myth. You're about to get slammy. Maru! Oil reaching from the level. So just for review, we're at the high of the day for our scalpy scalps. This music sucks my balls. Next. Thinking about that account that I blew up earlier, I should probably talk about it. I added an added at all the right pivots, but I was unwilling to let it ride without adjusting my cost basis. That is the realization that I'm having right now. Back to our entry. No wonder the music's getting sad and boring. Not trading for all eyes. Oil's rejecting the pivot. VIX is climbing though. $69.96. I love that. Willingness to accept a loss. Costs really all mine. Music sucks, but it's inspiring me to be introspective and to make a change in my life. Maybe I'll quit trading. Big candle there. No. Just the middle of the range here. I want to see what VIX does at 16 before I get too build up. ES made a new high, but NQ did not. Divergence. VIX is gapping down. Oil looks like some red there. Terrible shirt. Everything is saying up right now. Oil's yes. VIX heading to 18, oil holding 72. Market is saying what's going to happen here. Pretty much bouncing off of our entry on 3 micros here. Okay, here we go. Got green for a second there. way above all the EMAs on the higher time frame. VIX still falling. Squeeze continues. I'll go full size here all the way. I don't think we're making a new high. Ooh, 8. Max size is 8. That's fun. Oh, there's a drop. Bounced it so far. Something got spicy there. We're in the green. Okay, well, I'm short 8. Still know where to close the majority and let the last one ride. I want to see it bounce from here. Oh, there's the bounce. We are hosed. Thought about taking profit, but didn't. Thought about taking profit, but didn't. UVXY is trying to put in a bounce here. There's that short again. Working-ish, working-ish. Bouncing again. Bouncy, bouncy market. Buyers take it to the highs. There we go. Can't see. Wow, come on, guys. Is it Suno? All right, we're important business happening here. Okay, short starting to work. I'm going to close out a 7 out of 8. Sorry for the dip in the sounds there, everybody. Okay. Short's working. The short party. Oil's back at pivot. Oil's breaking above pivot. VIX doing nothing at 16. Looking very toppy here, guys. Whoops. What? Just closed my on the day. Doing it. One of them at the party. Sure. Popping. Yes, that seemed right. Is it going to be the juice we need to get to the top? It's a double. Holding the 900 so far. It's that 75, 80, 25, and 50 in the ES. Are we going to break it? Are we going to break out? If this is a bull flag that fails here at the top, oh, it's going to be big! All right, I'm out of one. Hey, if this bull flag breaks down, we're gonna go down hard. We're going down hard. bounced it again, man. Look at that bounce. Dang. We'll do 4 more. ES is pushing. Oil dumping. Dumperoo on oil. Can't have 9, but I can have. Okay, now we're green. Right as the music swells, I love it when it goes my way to the tune, to the music. All right, sizing down a little bit here in profits. There it is. There's the failed bull flag so far. Love it. Love it. Vix is waking up. All right, I'm taking one more off right there on the EMA taps. We are now up $950 on the day from the $500 challenge. We're going to leave this one to run. That's it. So you got to tune in tomorrow to find out what happens. This is just a back test of the trend line. To be the bouncy spot. If I get another 50 and make it a thou wow, that'll be it for the day. To make this a 1-to-1. Back to our entry. That's 75.80. Still tricky. New 5-minute candle here. Here we go. ES starting to break it down. Break it down now. Nope. Turn green. Up we go. Nope. Just kidding. Down we go. Not too much more time for the day, everybody. We were just chopping around up here at the high. It makes me think that we do want to get that high. VIX top wick, oil holding 72. VIX breaks 17 and oil breaks 72, both to the downside. That's going to give us the squeeze to a new high of the day. There goes ES against that doji. NQ not really following though on the 5. Oil 72.04. That's a double hanging man on the 5 on ES. If it doesn't engulf that full wick beside it, I like the short still. Divergence, new high ES, and Q Dragon. Still 30 points away from the high here. Bull flagging all the way up. NQ getting no juice here while the ES flies. What does that mean? Back to 72 on oil. Let's see if we break it and pump it to the high. VIX is bouncing off of 16. Nope, oil held 72 with a bounce. It gets above that blue EMA, and then above 72.19, this whole day is going to turn around and reverse on us. Pretty much at our entry here. Tighten up that 9 EMA all the way. Oil at 72. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're under 900. $72.07 on the oil, $16.04 on the VIX. 5 now. VIX getting a little perky at 16. Bounce. Let's see how high it goes. Okay, here comes the VIX. Oil is under 72. Watch out for the squeeze here. $71.95 on oil, yet the market falls. $71.97 oil. Okay, firmly under 900 here. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get me to the TP. Almost got me out, but not quite. Not quite. Come on, you got this. Test 900 from below. Watching the 1230 candle here. It's a bounce so far. I reserve judgment until 12:32 to really know for sure. Almost got taken out in profits. Gross. Gross. ES trying to make a new high. No, not getting the new high. Awful double toppy there on the market. Nope, just kidding. There goes ES to the high. Always finding myself on the wrong side of the trend. Alright. I'm probably going to call it here, guys. Man, almost got my TP. That's the way it goes. They have a top wick there. The fact that we didn't get our TP is pretty much a sign that the trade is over. $71.99 on oil. Oh, a little bit of a gravestone doji off of our entry. Oh wait, are we getting a second chance at the TP? Oh, and that's the end of the music. Nah. I think that's the end of the music, guys. Yeah, we're done. Not gonna get any copyright strikes on this. That was fun while it lasted. Now the music's done. We just gotta wait for our TP, and then the show is over. Made us wait. Made us wait. Reward our patience. Come on. $5 away. man, I within $5 of our take profit. There we are. It took us out. That is the end of the show. That's as far as I would take that short. I would even go long here. Just a quick review. We end up the day plus $1,007. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me on Trading for All Audiences. We longed, we shorted. We had some fun. We had some sad times. It's okay. We're all going to be okay. I'll see you tomorrow.